the original Eminem track with a fascinating conception.
May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? I repeat, will the real Slim Shady please stand up? We're gonna have a problem here. Y'all act like you never seen a white person before. Jaws all on the floor like Pam, like Tommy just burst in the door and started whooping her ass worse than before. They first were divorced, sewing her over furniture. It's the return of the... Oh, wait, no, wait, you're kidding. He didn't just say what I think he did he? And Dr. Dre said... Nothing, you idiots. Dr. Dre's dead.
It's interesting.
Locked in my basement. Feminist women love Eminem. Chicka, Slim Shady. I'm sick of him. Look at him walking around, grabbing his you-know-what, flipping the you-know-who. Yeah, but he's so cute, though. Yeah.
It's really interesting how he uses his voice. His voice when he raps is kind of different than when he speaks. So this is a clip of him speaking.
Making an album, I don't always have the direction or concept early on. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it doesn't come till like the middle, towards the end of a record.
And you can hear there are similarities. His accent is there, yet he often uses a higher part of his voice when he's rapping or adds a little bit more melody into his voice.
Eminem. Chicka, Slim Shady. I'm sick of him.
Album, I don't always have...
So that you get this kind of distinct Slim Shady character when it's up into that nasal range. And that adds that really kind of mocking, sadistic kind of quality to his voice. It feels a little bit more unhinged and less grounded than if he was like, hey, I'm speaking in my more conversational range. Although he does start the rap in that lower range so that you feel comfortable before he goes into that more cheeky, mischievous sound.
I repeat, will the real
So that's
Slim
in
Shady
this
please stand up?
sort of placement.
We're gonna have a problem here. Y'all act like you never seen a white person before. Jaws all in a...
So there is a bit more of that sort of chest resonance, that speaking resonance that makes it feel a little bit more conversational. So you want to like relax and listen to that. And then...
floor like Pam, like Tommy just burst in the door and started whooping her ass worse than before. They first were divorced, sewing her over furniture. It's the return of the... Oh, wait, no, wait, you're kidding. He didn't just say what I think he did he?
He didn't just say, and it changes completely. His tone of voice goes higher and it becomes more nasal. He's also adding a lot more consonants in there. He's really spitting those consonants out. So the p and the b, all those have real bite to them. He lets the air build up behind the plosive consonants so that it feels more aggressive without him having to shout at you. You're more likely to listen to that crispness than you are to someone getting kind of angry and loud at you.
Oh, wait, no, wait, you're kidding. He didn't just say what I think he did he? And Dr. Dre said...
That.
Nothing, you idiots. Dr. Dre's dead. He's locked in my basement. Feminist...
I love that as well. Nothing, you idiots. I did it terribly. He has a little bit of distortion in there. Dr. Dre, by the way, produced this song, so that's why he is really important in this.
Love Eminem. Chicka, Slim Shady. I'm sick of him. Look at him.
And that's like
record
scratch.
Yeah, but he's so cute though. Yeah, I probably got a couple of screws up in my head loose, but no worries.
Yeah, but he's so cute though. Isn't he an absolute genius? All of those voices, and he's flipping between them so quickly. Now this song, as I said, it's so fascinating how it came about, and it's all to do with a guy called Jimmy Iovine. Now, if you don't know Jimmy Iovine, he is the CEO of Interscope Records, one of the co-founders, and he has a really fascinating background. He's a guy who started out as a cleaner in a recording studio. He learned to become a sound engineer, and then went on to work with people like John Lennon and Bruce Springsteen, and then started Interscope Records. And he is a sort of guy who has a lot of presence, and people say you don't say no to Jimmy. Eminem had completed his entire album, or at least written it hadn't been mastered yet. And Jimmy comes in, he'd heard it, and he said, the record's great, the whole album's great, but we need a song that is more playful and can appeal to a wider demographic. Now, needless to say, Dr. Dre and Eminem, they weren't the best pleased. They were quite frustrated by that. But nevertheless, they found a beat that they liked and they came back into the recording studio a few days later. They've got a few session musicians there with them. Tommy Costa Jr., who is a classical and jazz pianist, and you've also got the bassist Mike Elizondo. So Tommy Costa Jr. is like, nothing is happening. I'll just put my headphones on, play the beat and I'll play along to it. And he has that kind of jazz influence. He knew there was quite a few classical influences within the album, so he set his keyboard to this kind of plucked harpsichord sound. And I'll tell you about harpsichord in a minute and why this is absolute genius. And he starts playing this kind of jazzy scale.
So that's basically a C minor scale with a major 7. So, and I'm playing a piano sound. So if you listen to that melody, it's very, it can be used on a jazz progression.
In this context, it gives it this sort of creeping sound. He takes out his headphones and he plays it out loud. And the bassist Mike just jumps on it and starts playing this counter melody that becomes the spine of the entire song. Now Eminem comes out from under his coat and he's like, this is it. It really shows that sometimes those corners that we get pushed into, those limitations, are where creativity sparks. And sometimes we think, oh, I really don't want to do that. But if you just sit with it for a while, you might be able to find something.
To my basement, feminist women love
You hear the harpsichord sound?
Slim Shady, I'm sick of him. Look at him walking around.
And the
having a
amazing
you know
bass
what,
line.
living a you
It's the
know
core.
who. Yeah, but he's so cute though. Yeah, I probably got a couple of screws up in my head loose, but no worse than what's going on in your parents' bedrooms. Sometimes I wanna get on TV and just let loose, but can't. But it's cool for Tom Green to hump a dead moose. My bum is on your lips, my bum is on your lips. And if I'm lucky, you might just give it a little kiss. And that's the message that we deliver to little kids and expect them not to know what a woman's is. Of course they're gonna know what in the course is. By the time they hit 4th grade, they got the Discovery Channel, don't they? We ain't nothing but mammals. Well, some of us cannibals who cut other people open like cantaloupes. But if we can hump dead animals and antelopes, then there's no reason that a man and another man can't elope. But if you feel like I feel, I got the antidote. Women wave your pantyhose, sing the chorus and it goes. I'm Slim Shady, yes I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up, please stand up. Cause I'm Slim Shady, yes I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up, please stand up.
Now what I love about this harpsichord sound is that a harpsichord is a plucked instrument. It's got little pins that hook underneath the strings and pluck it up so it looks like a piano, but it isn't. And that really echoes the crisp, plucked, plosive sounds that Eminem has. Plus, that syncopation that he has in what he's designed there really fits with Dr. Dre's general bouncy sort of production quality. So it just works so well. It kind of covers all the bases. I also love this song because it's one of the first songs that allowed comedy into hip hop, into rap, at least in the mainstream. It gave us a new way of expressing ourselves that had not previously been popular.
Don't got a cuss in his raps to sell records. Well, I do, so him and you too. You think I give a damn about a Grammy? Half of you critics can't even stomach me, let alone stand me.
Yeah, like you don't hear like
Wouldn't it be weird? Why? You guys
normally
just lie to get me here so you can sit me here next to Britney Spears? Christina Aguilera better switch me chairs so I can sit next to Carson Daly and Fred Durst and hear them argue over who she gave to first. Little put me on blast on MTV. Yeah, he's cute, but I think he's married to Kim. I said download our audio on MP3 and show the whole world how you gave him an M.
So that was interesting doing his like Britney Spears voice. He's using again a falsetto tone here. So if you go like hoot hoot like an owl, it's also the tone that someone like Justin Timberlake would use. And he uses it in a completely different way, in a very sung way, and it sounds very beautiful, but it can be used in a really fun comedy way like this.
Half of you critics can't even stomach me, let alone stand me. But Slim, what if you win? Wouldn't it be weird? Why? You guys can just lie to get me here so you can sit me here next to Britney Spears? Christina Aguilera better switch me chairs so I can sit next to Carson Daly and Fred Durst and hear them argue over who she gave to first. Little put me on blast on MTV. Yeah, he's cute, but I think he's married to Kim. I said download our audio on MP3 and show the whole world how you gave him an M. I'm sick of you little girl and boy groups, all you do is annoy me. So I have been sitting here to destroy you. And there's a million of us just like me, who cuss like me, who just don't give a like me.
I love also the k and the g sounds. So often those sounds get lost in like g, k, and they become really soft and smidgy. K, k. He's moving it a little bit further in his mouth, letting his tongue come forward. K, k. Again, that makes that really spitting sound is beautiful.
Dress like me, walk, talk, and
Love it.
act like me. It just might be the next best thing, but not quite me.
Love that.
Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real
I
Shady.
think
All
it's
you
like a
other Slim
timpani
Shadys
sound.
are just imitating, so won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up, please stand up. Cause I'm Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating, so won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up, please stand up. I'm like a head trip to listen to, cause I'm only giving you things you joke about with your friends inside your living room. The only difference is I got the
Now, Slim Shady. Who is Slim Shady? Why is he not just Eminem? This is a fascinating story as well. Eminem used to be part of D12, which were a Detroit-based rap group, and that was run by a guy called Proof. Now, there was actually only 6 of them, even though it was called D12. So, Proof said, everyone come up with an alter ego. Eminem took ages. In fact, legend has it that one day he was sitting on the toilet and he was like, it's Slim Shady.
Won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up, please stand up. Cause I'm Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating, so won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up, please stand up. I'm like a head trip to listen to, cause I'm only giving you things you joke about with your friends inside your living room. The only difference is I got the balls to say it in front of y'all, and I don't gotta be false or sugarcoated at all. I just get on the
That
mic
was
and spit it,
Slim.
and whether you like to admit it, I just better than 90% of you rappers out, kid. Then you wonder how can kids eat up these albums like it's funny. Cause at the rate I'm going when I'm 30, I'll be the only person in a nursing home flirting. Pinching nurses' asses when I'm for Jergens and I'm jerking. But this whole bag of Viagra isn't working. And every single person is a Slim Shady lurking. He could be working at Burger King, spitting on your onion rings. Or in the parking lot circling, screaming I don't give a with his windows down in the system.
These things are obviously not nice things that he's talking about, but it gave rise to an era where people could really delve into what they felt. And he's talking about a side of us that everyone has in themselves, or at least has the potential to be. And I think this really candid style, this comical candid style, really connected with people. I mean, of course it did. It wouldn't have been such a big deal if it hadn't.
Be the only person in a nursing home flirting. Pinching nurses' asses when I'm for Jergens and I'm jerking. But this whole bag of Viagra isn't working. And every single person is a Slim Shady lurking. He could be working at Burger King. Spitting
I can't
on
believe I
your rings.
rewinded to
Walking
that
out
bit.
circling, screaming, I don't give a with his windows down and the system up. So will the real Shady please stand up and put one of those fingers on each hand up and be proud to be out of your mind and out of control. And one more time, loud as you can. How does it go? I'm Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up, please stand up. Cause I'm Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up, please stand up. Cause I'm Slim.
I love how this song was meant to be the song, the popular song, yet it mocks popular culture the whole way through.
Shady, yes, I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating.
Apparently this isn't a flute, it's like a sample or something.
Stand up, please stand
Sounds
up.
like a flute.
Cause I'm Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up, please stand up. Guess there's a Slim Shady in all of us. Let's all stand up.
I love how that descending line just sounds a little wonky. It sounds like a little flat at points. I want to hear that again because it makes it feel like you're slightly unhinged combined with those plucky sounds again.
There's a Slim Shady in all of us.
There. Ooh.
Let's all stand up.
Iconic. No matter if you found this song really controversial or a bit too much, or you completely loved it, it doesn't matter. It completely changed music. Before you go, I have just released my very own album, Fable. It's available on my website, bethroars.com, and there are a few songs available here on YouTube and on Spotify, and I would love if you could go and check it out. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.